Welcome to AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves, and we are here as we are every Sunday. Put on the greatest pixelated violence this side of the Mississippi. We're going to kick things off with a Monsters match. Monsters? It was a graveyard smash. The Witch Doctor, Maston Harmon, to take on El Monstro del Lago. And I hope I rolled my L's and twisted my R's where I needed to. And that El Monstro del Lago. Yeah. Gurgle, gurgle. The monster of the lake. This man, I assume man. This man coming in with a one match in, winning his debut matchup. And tonight facing another fairly newcomer in the Witch Doctor. El Monstro already in the ring, and Kenny Dale. What the? Again, is there a reason that Kenny going after the Witch Doctor on his way to the ring? He says he can continue, so we're gonna. Referee says let's get it on. Welcome aboard. We're getting right into it tonight. El Monstro del Lago gets an unasked for advantage with the help of Kenny Dale for whatever reason. It's beyond me. He attacked the Witch Doctor at the end of their last matchup after he beat him, so I'm not sure why he would come out. Big Dog Streams, what's up, bud? How you been, man? How you been? Welcome aboard. Grab a seat. While you're here, let's take a look at the matchup, man. I'll read it out specifically for you. Starting it out right here tonight, Maston Harmon and El Monstro del Lago. If you've been here, you've heard me say it 55 times. Zoe Yuri to take on Lilith. We got an 8-man. We got an 8-man tussle match. I'm not even sure who's all in it, to be dead honest with you. There's that many people. Josh Blackwell, Logan Hogg, Rex, Amadeus, Omer Hinkledowner, Bud Marvelous, Vulgar the Clown, all for the hardcore title. Later on the night, Griggs to take on your boy, the almighty Torrance Benjamin. The Big Dog to take on Johnny Cruz. I think that's right in there. RWP to take on Jack Reason for a rematch. RWP asking for that one. Chaos in Malibu. Ought to be a strange matchup there. Chaos versus Malibu Sunrise. Malice to take on Ken Bouchard in a return match, and Zach the Ripper to take on Podwaho for the Intercontinental title. And right now, El Monstro with an El Monstro of an avalanche in the corner. Martin down, or Harmon down for a 2 count. Man, that's a lot to get out. I gotta slow my roll, man. Jesus. And another big slam. This is back and forth, hitting a big elbow. Did Del Lago, but the Witch Doctor. A little rain dance there, perhaps. We're looking for a cover. First matchup of the night. Is it going to end like that? Only 2. To the top rope. Big clothesline takes the man down, and the Witch Doctor could be setting it up here. There it be. Hook of the leg. Harmon just missing out on a 3 count. El Monstro. Oh damn. The boys are back and they're looking for trouble. Anyway. Quarter Studies, welcome in. Jake Rose. Thomas Page. My newfound friends. Your man Big Dog in the stream with us as well. I appreciate you guys coming in early. Getting the kickoff here with the AoK and Maston Harmon. Both of these men being sent over under a, let's say a co-op contract. I guess is the good terminology to use. Under a co-op contract with CSW. You can find these guys on CSW Tuesday night, hardcore television. Over on Corner Studies Wrestling. If you're not already following him, he's in the chat. Find him over there. Dig him out. Make him talk to you. And El Monstro, look at this. El Monstro in the corner and then hides it. Look at this, hiding it from the referee. I like this guy already. Keeping his back to it, and then, man, that's it. That's got to do it. With a cheap victory, but a well done cheap victory. I'll say that. Del Lago going 2-0. To be fair, he also had a little help from Kenny Dale, who attacked Maston Harmon before the matchup. And Harmon, the Witch Doctor, said, nah, man, I'm going to sniff some incense and get in that ring and get right into it. And unfortunately, I believe he may have overestimated himself against El Monstro del Lago. Let's get into some women's action early on here. Is this the only... Nah, did I do that again? Alright, we got to work on that. Zoe Yuri versus Lilith. A one-on-one here tonight. Of course, Zoe Yuri with her eyes on the world title, but Lilith, women's money or Royal Rumble winner, has her situation from WrestleMania pretty much on lockdown at this point. Coming out first, the Crimson Ninja, Zoe Yuri.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan.
And point out, man, we got an 8-man tussle match here coming up directly after this matchup. 8 men will go in for the hardcore title. 8-man elimination, falls count anywhere, anything goes. Try not to get yourself knocked out in the process. The winner walks away as the hardcore champion, and by the sounds of it, by golly, they probably are going to earn the right to carry that belt. Vulgar going to have his hands full. Ooh, what you get stuck with? What you get hit with? Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. Sorry. Yeah. Get your chance, but yeah, we don't do that here. No cheap viewers here, man. Even though I already have the best viewers, don't try that. Try that, best viewers. Get out of here. I need to pay for my best viewers. Like my best viewers right here. My get out of here with that. Nightbot, thank you for moderating. You inanimate, artificially intelligent creature that you are. Thank you, Nightbot. Here's to you.
And from New York,
Oh. That's cool. The Irresistible Force, Lilith. She has been silent. She has been silent about the departure of her husband for the past month. There's been no message. Those two kept it as professional as they could as far as said spouse leaving the company. But yeah, interesting enough, going one-on-one with Zoe Yuri. Pushes her back in a big heel kick. Yuri a little surprised with that, man. Alfie, what's up, bro? Hey, somebody better call your mama. Some boy, I bro this AoK. What's up, my brother? Swing and a miss by Zoe Yuri and a blindsided moonsault. Off that springboard by Lilith, and God, boy, caught judo toss. One more time with the knees to the chest. Top rope, Yuri. As they're locked in both barrels. And damn, right on both eyebrows. No, Prestige left. The best, yeah, he does not. Our best wrestler does not have a match tonight. He left. He took his ball and went. No, I will say before I answer your question for real, Alfie, I will say. He did do what he said. He did do what he said he was going to do. He said if he couldn't do it, he would walk out. So, like, you know, that's just. Oh, we got to. What are we counting at here? These two taking it outside. Okay, only halfway to 10. All right, referee, we'll count them out. There's no doubt about that. Joe Brony don't fuck around when it comes to that. We might be getting a double count out, or just a single count out. Lilith back in the ring. Yuri beating the count. I'll go over the match card in just a moment. You missed the first matchup of Maston Harmon and El Monstro del Lago. It's a interesting battle there and an interesting start to the show. We got another pinfall attempt off another springboard. Only one. Only one. If you miss it, you got to go back and you watch it. I can't ruin it. No spoilers, man. Listen, if we can go all night without talking about Bad Blood yesterday, then we can go all night without talking about the first match tonight. No spoilers. What we got going on here? Yuri using the ancient Japanese secret makes the reversal, but Lilith fires back and puts a stop to all that hootenanny. Yeah, I still haven't sat down to watch it, Booty. I still haven't. I was going to, but then I started doing other things. And that's pretty much it. I went to the Walmart. Yeah, I went to the Walmart. That's what I did. I do want to talk about this this big 8-man tussle match. And Yuri, holy shit, hold on a minute. Yuri hitting the Zoe Zag. Yes, he does have a match tonight. Your boy do have a match tonight. Are you gonna leave if he doesn't? Pinfall attempt, and Yuri gets a 2. Lilith again, barely keeping this match up. That boot to the nostrils probably didn't help none. Back and forth. AoK till I die. We shouldn't leave if you don't call it. We got pinfall attempt. Lilith on 2 again. Nah, you guys have all been here when your boys have not been on the show. I've witnessed it. Yeah, it ain't about. I love the fact that it's not about that. And look at this, Yuri, one more time to the top rope. Diving elbow drop. A low missile drop kick. All the gang's all here, man. The gang's all here. OTM's hiding in here somewhere. Low drop kick sends her over the top rope. Defying physics. Defying physics. It's like the real thing. On the outside, again, these two. We don't do poultry in these parts. And a big knee to the ribs. Lilith. Bringing it around, puts her opponent onto the ropes. There's no catering in AoK. It's a bring your own takeout, man. There's not enough chicken wings. He needs to talk to KFC, not AoK. AoK cafeteria. That's the restroom, dude. He's weird. Your boy Jack is weird. I think that's either the restroom or the broom closet. I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure where he's finding a cafeteria at, but like, all our money's on the front end of the show, man. Our money's on the front end of the show. Yeah, we don't do things like bathrooms. Even the girls carry even the girls have 2 different water bottles. And I don't know. They overseas. That's what happens, man. That's what happens, Pootie. We find like-minded individuals and find out that we're not as weird as we thought we were, but Jesus Christ, the people that are weirder than us are just as, well, just as cool, so why not? Does he have a match? Yeah, actually, I think Kenny's got himself a rematch as well. No, he does not. First time match. First time match between these two? Finally a matchup between these two? Ken Bouchard and Malice? I think that's the first time. I don't think I've had that. Or if we have, it's been a hot minute. It's gonna be, man, I'm telling you. Springboard again, another kick to the face. Yeah, bring your own weed. Fuck that. Stay out of my stash. I got you, Putty. I got you. Damn. Call it a night. Call it a night. That springboard cutter had to do it. Had to be the one to do it. And look, Luna Chick from Project Clown. off a stare down last week. And out to play mind games this week. Anything goes, elimination 8-man. Falls count anywhere. Hardcore title on the line. Let's see what happens. And we wait for this long ass loading screen. Let's go over the rest of the matchup. We're going to see Grizz Kuklinski take on Torrance Benjamin, the Almighty. A rematch. Johnny Cruz and the Big Dog. Cruz isn't having it. Cruz ain't having it. Cruz ain't having it. He said there's no way that the Big Dog was getting over on that matchup, and he's done with them. He's done with that bullshit. The Cruz missile looking to detonate. RWP calling for a rematch on Jack Reason. He said he's a lucky loudmouth punk. Flash in the pan. Those words from RWP on Jack Reason. Chris Chaos to take on Malibu Sunrise. Another member of Project Clown to be here tonight, Malice, to take on Kenny Bouchard. IKB. Zach the Ripper. The challenge for the Intercontinental Championship against Podwaho. We will see that for our main event. But right now, one half of the World Tag Team Division, World Tag Team Champions, one half of the World Tag Team Division. Pretty much they are the whole division. They are the world champs. Josh Blackwell looking to grab up 2 belts. Could possibly walk out here half of the world title, or half of the world tag titles. Good golly, Johnny, get this shit together. Half of the world tag titles and the hardcore champion. That's what's so nice about the hardcore title. Everybody gets a chance as long as you're not already booked for a title or booked for a match that night. Anybody left on the roster, we go random, baby. This time we did it 7 times. Not to mention, we're looking at Project Clown versus Project Clown, the one of the 7 challengers in this matchup, Amadeus. Of course, stablemate with the hardcore champion, Vulgar. The question is, does that become an issue? Or is it all business for the freak shows? Our boy Booty over in the chat wanting to know how everybody's doing tonight. How's everybody doing? Jump in that chat. Let me talk at ya. Yeah. That's been a hot minute since I did that done. Yeah. Yeah. So listen, man, I digitized the win-loss records over the last week. And man, oh man.
And from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania,
I got it in writing on these things. I'm going to tell you right now, listen, in the women's division, I want to talk about this for a minute. In the women's division, Casey Nguyen went something like 12-0 before coming up on her first loss, and she's still only 17-4. This woman has lost 4 matches out of 21 of those damn things. But to be honest with you, hardest working man in AoK, the most matches, Zack the Ripper. And most of those matches, he was wearing that world title around his waist. So season 4 looking pretty good as it goes. Oh yeah, yeah. He come in there like fodder. He come in like fodder, and he was getting smacked around by everybody. Oh, you a big fish in a little pond? Come on over here. Let me shake. Sit your ass down, you bald-headed mother. Anyway, sorry. It's just playback from one of the videotapes they sent me. So yeah. Over T, former tag team champion himself. I'm completely missed James Coleman coming out. Completely missed Coleman coming out. We got 8 of these dudes. 4 of them have already been introduced. And this man almost needs no introduction. The High Justice, Logan Hawk.
355 pounds, Justice Logan Hawk.
And that was it, though. We had to put him in something high pressure. Coming off that title match, the U.S. title match, lost it. No, not even a chance at it. Finds himself in the Elimination Chamber. Bam, world champ, runs with it. Runs with it. Found out he liked gold, started looking for it everywhere. Big Logan. There it is. The real deal, the High Justice Logan Hawk. You got a lot of actually, you know, there's a lot of half tag teams in here tonight. We got half of the Blackwells, half of the Hinkledimers. Technically, Vulgar already half of Project Clown.
From out of this world,
Rex.
weighing in at 200.
Oh, Buddy Marvelous found his way into this matchup.
Marvelous, Buddy Marvelous.
Yeah, I know, like, what was it, like, if OTM's here, he'll probably correct me. I want to say, like, maybe season 2 of AoK. Dude, we were heavy tag teams. We were heavy tag teams. We had a ton of them. And they were all fucking good. It was crazy. It was like WWF 1980s WWF, man. It was crazy. Had so many tag teams. And I'm a big tag team fan, dude. Like, love it. Nothing beats a good tag team match. And I mean a good tag team match. I'm talking when you got 2 teams that understand each other and understand their rivals. That's that's the ticket for me, man. Good tag team match. Get me every time. Yeah, you can't top it. There's a secondary art form within the art form of pro wrestling. There's such small nuances and so many ways to do so many different storytellings in a tag team match that it's absolutely, I love it. Love me a good tag team, man. And your hardcore champion. This man also a belt collector of sorts. Has been the world champion, has been the intercontinental champion, is currently the hardcore champion for I don't know how many of the times over the years. Vulgar the Clown toning it down over the years too. This dude used to be, man, this dude used to be weird and creepy, man. I'm glad he cleaned his act up a little bit. The whole of Project Clown sent over to us by IKB as well, because damn, they're good characters. In the center of the ring, Rex and Vulgar. We're gonna stay with them there for us. That was pretty good. Thank you, cameraman. Marvelous and Coleman. That's not a surprise. Logan Hawk and Big Josh. Not a surprise there. Amadeus and Omer. A couple of big open hand slaps to the forehead. DDT by Vulgar the Clown. And Coleman on the mat and still not oh, there's, we got a pinfall attempt already. Amadeus. Logan Hawk over the top. Rex over the top. We also did away with our, we did do away with our women's tag division for this year. We started with it. I'm sure somewhere I have a record of who were last tag team champions were for the women's division. I'd have to dig, I'd have to dig around a little bit for. But yeah, we had to cancel it out. Just not enough to run a women's singles division and a tag division. It just didn't hold up well. Even our men's tag division now is a little wonky, but also I'm gonna test the waters on some things and see what can be the kind of combinations this thing's willing to give us. Omer almost picking up a victory. I don't want to say a victory, an elimination over Vulgar. Gets sent into the ring post. Coleman with a well-placed drop kick. And Marvelous going for a powerbomb, but Josh not having it. And we are all outside the ring. Falls count anywhere. Anything goes in this matchup. Elimination style. Marvelous. Sending Blackwell in the ring to get him out of the way. Turning his attention back to Coleman. Long history between those two. And Amadeus just leveled Vulgar the Clown with a 1-2 combination. And walked away from the leader of Project Clown. And look at this, Vulgar. He was heading over that way without detours, but Logan Hawk, the roadblock that he is, turned it right around. Josh lifts his man up suplex style, turns it around for a knee to the face. No eliminations yet. One of these men will walk out as the hardcore champion. This is a pretty much a street fight. We got a, what is that? Is that a hockey stick? Vulgar. No, Amadeus, my bad. Amadeus missing with the flying fist drop. And a pinfall attempt. Coleman on the outside gets broken up by a drop kick as Josh landed on top of the competitors. Coleman shoulders down. Vulgar looking for an elimination, and this time Josh knocking Omer into the pinfall. Marvelous with Logan Hawk. Coleman caught in the last lap. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. Corner, if you're still over here, you might want to check out chat. We got a hook of the leg. And Omer has been eliminated. 7 men left. Vulgar, you're a hardcore champion. And a belly-to-belly Logan Hawk on Josh Blackwell. And I'm pretty sure they picked that one up in California. Up to the shoulder. Logan Couldn't find the strength to keep Josh. Is that Rex? Look, Rex coming out with a table, sets it up at ringside. Coleman gets hit with a lung blower. And the referee way out of positioning. Goes for the pinfall again, and Coleman could be out cold on that. That man was out for like a 23 count. Coleman has been eliminated. And I don't think Josh realizes it yet. There he goes. We're down to Marvelous. Josh, maybe not Josh. Another wing. Jeez Louise. The referee on the far side of the ring for the pinfall. I don't know how he's seen that shoulder come up. I don't know which one he's counting here. I think on Vulgar. Did he count Marvelous out too, or just Rex? Just Rex. Amadeus busting open the head of Logan Hawk with that headbutt. The last laugh locked on Josh Blackwell. And Josh, no choice but to tap out. Amadeus and Vulgar on the outside. Logan Hawk and Bud Marvelous. Both of these. Logan and Bud Marvelous. A part of an early stable with prestige. And that's got to do it. Marvelous has to be done. Vulgar and Amadeus outside. Amadeus getting the upper hand on the leader of the Project Clown. But only for a second. And Logan Hawk going high risk. What is this? Thank God. Logan with an elbow drop. The last laugh locked on Amadeus. And Amadeus tapping out. We're down to the three. Logan Hawk, Bud Marvelous, and Vulgar the Clown coming around the corner with that baseball bat. Marvelous catches him with the Superman punch over the stairs and gets a 1 count. Marvelous turning his back on Logan Hawk. Sends him into both opponents. And Marvelous doing what he can here. Vulgar reminding him who the champ is with a float over DDT. And Bud catching Logan Hawk with that spear. Might get the 3 count on this one. An elimination. We're down to Bud Marvelous and Vulgar the Clown. The hardcore title on the line. This is it. 8 men down to 2. Anything goes, falls count anywhere, 8-man tussle for the title. Bud Marvelous giving us the namesake for the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. As a trio of the Rust Belt territories. Brought to you by myself, the Ace of Nose, here at AoK Championship Wrestling. I am Booty227. Brings you WCW. And Vulgar the Clown about to bring us a victory, holding on to the title in this vicious battle between 8 superstars. The MWA consisting of myself. I am Pooty227, of course, our good friend Corner Studies Wrestling, CSW. Do not miss them. Formed an allegiance between the 3 territories. Where we get the crossover. And you can see it building right there in the chat right now. You can see it building in the chat how that crossover works You about to see your boy Grizz from Corner Studies to take on the almighty Torrance Benjamin in an Extreme Rules matchup. Oh no, Thursday Night Thunder to be canceled, like a permanent cancellation or just a oh, be still. You're killing me, Smalls. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Road Warrior's gonna be there. Or we're just gonna use the name. Tell me they gotta beat the Road Warriors at the end. Final bosses. Doomsday device. Engaged. Target decapitated. I had a girlfriend once. She broke my heart. So I broke her neck. Tell him, Paul. Anyway, what happened?
The following contest is an
The two remaining tag teams will meet next Monday night on Nitro to crown the new WCW World Tag Team Champions. And this man,
at 225 pounds.
Grizz Kuklinski. As I said, coming to us from CSW Corner Studies. To take on Torrance Benjamin, sent over to us by WCW. One-on-one action. This is set to be a barn burner. I'm all popped up on the juice again, man. I gotta lay off this shit. Yeah. They get pinkies up, boys. Pinkies up.
And his opponent,
Torrance Benjamin, the Almighty.
weighing in at 235 pounds, Torrance Benjamin.
I am gonna say, I am gonna pull this Benjamin and do a little body positivity to him. He's a little more buff than I prefer my Torrance Benjamin to be. You know what I mean? He's a little more streamlined than he, and that ain't my Torrance. That ain't Torrance, man. That's some dude pretends like a fake Diesel out there. Though you do get a good look. You do get a good look at that fancy jacket. You get a look at that fancy jacket of that boy. Rocking the home. There are more Torrance Benjamins. That's great. That's great. You know what? And Torrance deserves it. Former Intercontinental Champion. Former Hardcore Champion. This man, former Heavyweight Champion. That's funny. That's great. And that's the thing. I want to steal the one from... what I really want is the one from Shock. And add the jacket to it. Really, if you want to go Spice Girls, that's really what I want. Dig me some Torrance Benjamin, man. Up on the top rope. Big dive, Grizz Kuklinski. Yeah, that guy, the one in overalls. Taking a knee to the face. Into the corner, Benjamin having his way here for the moment. And a big slam. You know, one of y'all had a good idea about having house shows set up through the universe. That's not a... I'd almost have to build a... You'd almost have to have just a bunch of, like, jobbers. So that you're not fucking up the other guys' win-loss records. You know what I mean? I really only have AoK on there just so I don't screw shit up. Now, in the past, I've had to run 2 episodes of AoK. We have, at quite a few seasons in the past, we've had to run like a 6. We would do like a six match show and then like a 3 or 4 match show. back-to-back to still get our 9, but also still get enough people in the matches. Yeah, it was a little rough, but we're holding steady right around 40, 41 on the roster at the moment. And like I said, most of that's from y'all, man. Like, I slimmed down the AoK side of it for the most part. And there's no special hiddens away. You know what I mean? That's not true. I do have the Road Warriors tucked away for myself. Got the Road Warriors tucked away. I got 2 versions of Sting tucked away. That's just for I'm an 80s guy, man. Like, I'm an 80s guy and I gotta have them. Yeah, I just find that hard to try to keep everybody, all kinds of, you know what I mean, like, all kinds of stuff going on. It's hard to keep storylines and talent in the spotlight. That's the biggest thing. Trying to keep everybody in the spotlight is what makes it rough. But yeah, you got to have enough of the divisions, you know. Now, like, right around 40, I would say once you clear 40, like, the secondary shows are probably wise. For that reason, to keep everybody's stuff going on. But luckily, with AoK at the very least. Also, my fear would be that I would get in there and start playing those house shows, and then, like, not want to wait for y'all for the AoK shows. You know what I mean? It kind of ruffles the feathers a bit. Benjamin with the stop sign. Torrance, the Island's on top of the stop sign, slides it out of the way, goes for the cover, and Grizz. Shoulder comes up, digging deep. Already been busted open by the Almighty. Barely gets out of that pinfall alive and then sidesteps the Almighty. Turns that man into a Samoa Joe. A little back and forth at ringside. Extreme Rules matchup. Anything goes. It just has to finish inside the ring, be it pinfall or submission. Oh, man. I was on that thing heavy this week. Out here in front of us, Grizz. Ripcord right hand. And he goes. Superman punch. Grizz coming in with that baseball bat. And got slugged. 2 count only. Grizz, all the heart in the world. But can he do it a second time? This time on the baseball bat and the stop sign. That's got to do it, Grizz. Unable to resist that shoulder, or unable to raise that shoulder, as Torrance Benjamin picks up the victory. Grizz needs to get himself back in shape. He needs to recalculate. I think I know what needs to happen. Don't you worry about Grizz. Big Dog, Johnny Cruz. Johnny Cruz again saying he wanted this match. Ain't no way he's going out. Listen, and here's what happened. Here's exactly what happened. I want you guys to hear this. The Big Dog has won 3 matches. 3. This man is 3-17. 17 losses. Johnny Cruz. The Cruz Missile. The epitome of excellence. coming out. Coming out on the losing end against the likes of the big dog. He's not having it. This man has been up and down the Erie coast for the past month and a half, and Big Dog coming in, and look at this, a little payback from their last matchup, and this time Cruz getting the upper hand. Big Dog pulled that same stunt last episode. Both men going for the Superman punch. Heel kick. Cruz, shoulders down. Look at this. Big Dog looking to make it quick. Boy, I believe Cruz might have just walked out of the building after that. If he'd have lost it, if that had been a 3 count, I believe Johnny Cruz would have hung up his boots. I think Grizz needs he needs a pep talk. And I think I know them Hinkledeimer boys better hit. They ought to start hiding the moonshine. Maybe that's the ticket. Look at this, referee holding Cruz back to allow Big Dog back in the ring, and all it did was give the Big Dog an advantage here. I don't believe the referee meant to do that, but unfortunately, here we are, a pinfall attempt, and only one. The missile. Vowing vengeance on his win-loss record here. This man should have more respect for this man than that. Right hand block, Cruz with the whip, reversed by the Big Dog into the ropes, coming off, and a low blow by the St. Louis native, and a right hand to go with it. Cruz looking for a little bit of separation, laying on the outside. Big Dog having to go around Joe Brony, but he nailed that landing. And Cruz answers back with a discus punch, but again the Big Dog with the reversal. From behind and into the corner. Cruz lands it. Pinfall attempt. Center of the ring. And the Big Dog kicking out at 2. Standing senton. This could be it. Cruz launches double axe handle to the top of the noggin. And another 2. And another senton. Cruz thinks he's got it figured out here. Into the ropes. Worked the last time, right hand. And the Big Dog comes in for the clothesline, and Cruz one step quicker. But the Big Dog answers back as well. Springboard stopped by Cruz. Fireman's carry, but the Big Dog breaking loose. The Dog springboard. Single leg drop kick. And shoulders are down for 1.5. Guys, listen, man, if you like your pixelated wrestling, if you dig AoK Championship Wrestling. You don't have to catch it just on Sunday nights, man. You can catch it on Wednesdays. Wednesday nights at 9, we go live with more AoK Championship Wrestling. In the meantime, such as Monday night, join us with I Am Pooty 227 for Monday Nitro. Tuesday night, find us with CSW Corner Studies Wrestling for hardcore CSW Hardcore TV. Tuesday nights at 9 there. Man, you can't go wrong with your entire week being covered by the MWA and 2K24. We got a hook of the leg. We got a pinfall attempt. And Johnny Cruz getting a victory finally over the big dog.
Here is your winner, the Soldier General Cruz.
Finally gets his vengeance over the big dog. And we can move on with our lives. Rematch. Falls Count Anywhere, RWP versus some kid named Jack Reason. This kid coming in. Jack Reason coming in and stamping his name on the AoK roster. This guy running 5-1. In his short-term career. Let me rephrase that. In the short-time career. In the short time that he's been here. I don't know. Maybe RWP was right about the flash in the pan thing. I don't know. maybe, maybe a Freudian slip, perhaps. RWP looking to make that a two losses in that column for him tonight. But here we go. Heading to ringside, let's get into this. Falls Count Anywhere. As we roll into the top of the hour here with you guys. One more time, I appreciate everybody being here with us with AoK Championship Wrestling. Join the rest of MWA. Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Man, Saturday through Thursday. We start your week on Saturday night with CSW Wrestling. Join Corner Studies Wrestling for the homage shows, where you get the best of pixelated independent out there. Join Justin Rose and CSW Wrestling on Saturday nights. Join me Sunday nights on AoK Wrestling. And Monday nights, I Am Pooty 227 follows it through with WCW Monday Nitro Reignited for your viewing pleasure. Let's head to ringside here with AoK Championship Wrestling. Jack Reason on fire on his way to the top of the AoK roster. RWP looking to put an end to that ego. But here's the thing, the kid's been backing it up. So is it the swagger of confidence? Try that again. Is the confidence swagger of an ego? Or is it the swagger of inexperience? RWP about to put that to the test. Jack Reason looking to give RWP a reason. Here we go, here we go. Corner to corner, Jack Reason, RWP, the highest one in the room. Let's get it on. You gotta remember to turn that off so it goes away and stays away. Up to the shoulder and a guillotine to do it. I seen something on it, but I didn't look into it yet because I didn't really believe it. So I was being lazy and didn't want to look into it to see if it was clickbait or something for real. Is it supposed to be good for real? Are they really going to give us something good? They're going to give us Sting for our WCW DLC, are they? Stupid bastards. And I might be alright with that. I honestly, here's the thing, man. I really don't do the in-game stuffs. I can honestly tell you 2K24 is almost strictly, for me, AoK. Like, I don't even know half the guys on the roster, to be honest with you. It's one of the reasons I haven't watched Bad Blood. And that's pretty much what I'm here for. Movesets, attire pieces, anything that goes into the creation side of it all. Absolutely. With the exception, though, I'm a bit of a purist. And if you're going to give me a WCW download, you can't explain to me with any kind of real reason in your voice why there isn't a Sting in a WCW DLC scheduled for, what, November? December? Right. That seems dumb to me. Like, I can't fathom you're going to promote something as big as a WCW download fucking content. It's WCW, all the biggest names from WCW, but you're not going to put Sting in it? And RWP taking flight, taking me off my rant, and taking it right to Jack Reason. But Reason fires back and a knee to the chin. And we're outside this thing. Falls count anywhere, Joe Brony right there to count it. And Potter in trouble. Yeah, like, I don't need, like, if you're gonna get, I'll take a Stinger. I'll take a Malibu Surfer, whatever the hell they got him listed in there. Yeah, like, come on. Don't need a lawsuit, right? Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I mean, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Pinfall attempt. And a 2 count. The sledgehammer not keeping Reason down yet. Potter is gonna double try. He's gonna double check. He's gonna fact check me on that. And another one. And another one. Ducks under. Reason with the crossroads. I don't know why he went with that instead of his updated, but we got a pinfall attempt. And Potter kicking out. Split leg. Catches it. Starship Pain. And only one. Jack was thoroughly under the impression he had it won on that one. And he's coming back. Ryan Potter, 2 O's in the chat because that was fucking stupid. Scorpions himself right over the top rope as his man was sliding back under the ring. Or under the bottom rope into the ring. And Potter taking them chair shots. Those shades. Shades of the American Dream. Coming through with Potter. Hits the bionic elbow. That's what I'm talking about. RWP has him lined up. Cutter. Is it enough? Jack Reason, shoulders down, rematch. And Reason keeps it alive. Jack Reason. Running a complete washout on Bud Marvelous. His only loss thus far was the Logan Hawk, with some by devious means of Bud Marvelous. RWP looking to make it a legal and final pinning, a binding, definitive pinfall, falls count anywhere. How tough is the AoK roster? Reason taking his time, walking his way to the far end of the ring. Gonna take it. Where are you going? There was a much faster way to get there, dude. Are you coming the whole way around? Dude, there was a much faster way of doing that. RWP may have knocked a Reason right out of this guy. Jack's still in this, keeping it alive. Shoulder tackle, neither man going down, and Potter hits the hanging neck breaker. Boot to the head. And Reason trying to get this AoK crowd, trying to get this arena on his side, and he's got these kids in the front row pump. Back inside the ring, looking for the sledgehammer, perhaps. Damn sure does. And RWP shots from the back. Superman punch knocked that man senseless. Outside the ring, Potter back to his feet. Reason. Torture rack GTS pinfall. Falls count anywhere. Joe Brony starts his count. And Jack Reason continues his winning streak. We can't call it a streak. Let me back that up. It's not a streak.
Here is your winner.
It's not a streak. I mean, 2 in a row is technically a streak. It was a loss in between, so it's not a streak. Besides that, Jack Reason picking up another victory. And RWP ooh, too bad you can see the answer there. Damn it. Malibu, Chris Chaos. This is set to be a good one too. These guys have been same dude. Chaos. Oh man, ain't that some shit? You know how to correct that, right? I know. I agree, and I do agree. But, to be fair, when it happens to you, you'll be on it too. I will say this much, man. From the bottom of my heart, I did not set out to go affiliate. I only honestly got on here to stream this dumb shit and got lucky enough to be where I'm at. Period. End of discussion. That's not... You really know that? Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing? Are you being dead honest there, Alfie? Is that an Honest Abe thing right there? Honest Alfie? Hashtag Honest Alfie. That's cool. That's cool to know that. That's cool that you do know that. I'll have to let ZA21 know that. It's our boy ZA21 sending us Chris Chaos a long time ago and keeping him alive season after season with us. Class of the Champions. The year 20, what was it, 2021? Nah, it couldn't have been. 2022. Yeah, probably. Definitely 2K22. Yeah, it was. It was. Was it a ladder match? Or just one-on-one? One-on-one match? Which, to be fair, Chaos definitely has finally corrected those smaller mistakes. He doesn't do those ridiculous dives to like the opposite side of the ring when somebody is outside. He's finally got himself figured out. I think he went to the eye doctor and got that lazy eye squared up. I think that's what happened. That boy was all over the place diving out of that ring. Now, do you know that because of Matthew Crawford, or are you just a weirdo like that? That vicious European uppercut, too, man. We used to talk about that, OTM and I. Now, Crawford had one of those uppercuts that landed.
And his opponent,
Landed.
West Africa, weighing in at 600 pounds, Mighty Guy.
Big Malibu, one half of the Malibu Dogs. Being Big Dog in that tag team division. Tonight's solo action for both of them. Almost running over Chris Chaos there. Chaos would have been a bigger dude. He might have got him. Whatever happened to old Matthew Crawford? Boy, he let his contract ran out and off he rode off into the sunset with us. We heard stirrings at the middle part of end part of season 3 and the crossover to season 4, but yeah, nothing ever serious came out of it, man. We did apparently though get his cousin there, Jack Reason. But here we go, one-on-one, Chris Chaos, Malibu Sunrise, and Chaos giving up a ton of size difference, but using what weight he can to take down the big man right out the gate. Boot to the chest. Malibu. Man, follows it up 3 in a row. One is bad enough on that. I mean, just look at the weight difference. Big heavy drop again. Follows it up with 3 more. Chaos. Dragging himself from the mat, using the ropes to pull himself into the corner. We talked about that too recently, that Zack the Ripper finally, also another one, finally in season 4 coming to his own. End of season 3, into season 4, Chris Chaos exactly the same. The pinfall attempt, Malibu gets a 2 on Creepy Chris. Yeah, the Ripper finally, he's another one that took a little bit. Oh, the old Manhattan Viking. There's some old names in AoK. Old names in AoK. The Malibu and the Viking could probably go one-on-one and stomped his face with that cave-in. That man's got the coolest contact lenses right now. That's what I can say. Chaos has the crowd behind him. Malibu in the corner, avalanche, and Chaos thinks he thinks that might be enough, but I don't believe, and I'm pretty sure I was going to be right about that. Malibu right back up. Bear hug. Call it a night. I don't know if Chaos can get out of this. Point of the elbow into the trapezius muscle a couple times will do it. Malibu sends him up for the choke slam and straight to hell. He ain't done yet. He ain't done yet, Malibu. Coming off the ropes. Lands it. The atomic leg drop. Referee slow to get in position. Giving Chaos, I blame that on Joe Brony. Chaos going for it. Gets sidestep Malibu one step ahead. Malibu moving pretty good for a big guy. Knee to the face. Chaos avoided all of that. And drops the leg again. This might do it. Chris Chaos, center of the ring. And that's all she wrote. Malibu's hand raised. Look at this. KX levels Chaos and Malibu. What the hell? What the hell was that all about? KX attacking Chris Chaos at the end of their last matchup. Last week here. And now attacking the man again. So we better get that locker room back there straightened out. We're starting to get a couple loose running out here, thinking they know what's going on with the show, and you can't just be doing that. Vast no damage. That's true. I do remember that. Kenny Curdy was, I mean, Murphy did all right. He ran a couple titles. I'm pretty sure Murphy ran a couple titles. Cruiserweight. Yeah, 25. We're getting. We might see a bigger tag division next year. I've been getting some stuff here. Been getting some phone calls, some emails, a couple carrier pigeons. Now, some former tag teams were looking to reform.
The following contest is
bring them all back.
Rules match. Making his way to the ring from the City of Angels.
Intercontinental, then perhaps. I'd have to dig. I don't know if I still have those. I don't know if I still have that information or not. I might still have that information. 2K22, right? I don't know if I do or not. What's that one? Let's see what this file is. Hold on a minute. Is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was that season. No shit. What are you talking about? Big Malice, Ken Bouchard. This is going to be a matchup, man. The World Champ non-title matchup. IKB.
348 pounds. The World Champion, IKB.
What numbers were I looking at? What the hell won lost? Ain't no way Killian Murphy had 4 matches. Kenny Curdy was the Intercontinental Champion. Vass was a World Champion. Matthew Crawford was a Cruiserweight Champion. That's about it. Now, I also believe that might have also been 23. That's right, the Iron Man 3, is it, I got it all screwed up, 620, what is it, 632, I got it. Yeah, Vass was a world champion at one point. He was a world champ at one point. For about a month. Lost it to Angus Gordon. That's a while. There's another name we ain't heard in a while. And Malice going to work on the world champ. This non-title matchup. Designed to start weaving through for Elimination Chamber. Ken Bouchard will have to face 5 other opponents inside the demonic structure known as the Elimination Chamber. We do know James Coleman will be in that title match. Zack the Ripper could be going into the Elimination Chamber doing double duty. If he picks up a victory tonight, as the Intercontinental Champion, he will not only have to defend that title at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, he'll also have to battle in the Elimination Chamber for the world title, but he could walk out as a double champion. Here we go, locking it in. Bouchard trying to wear the clown down. But not in this town, because why the hell not? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I say that? Bouchard fires back with a Luthez press and a couple of right hands to go with it. And that's all, folks. That is absolutely all. IKB dropping that substantial weight down across the chest of Malice, and then he takes it to the top, to the outside. Holy damn. Malice was like Chicken Little there as the sky was falling down on him. Trash can to the boot, to the belly button. Blocked. Malice. Listen, he hit the top of that thing so hard, he buckled the side of it. Damn, did he catch him with that. Bouchard back in the ring. Malice grabbing a ladder. IKB a little back and forth here. Not sure what he's got in mind, but he better get to it. Big body slam. He may have just broke the neck of the clown. Pinfall attempt, non-title matchup. IKB gets a 1 count. Malice taking his time back up, and Ken working his opponent over here using that ladder, but a reversal by Malice puts it back into oh man, without the radio voice, damn it. All right, hold on, listen, for real, I have no hydration nearby, so I will give you guys, give me to the main event. Give me to the main event. We'll call this match Parched. And then I will give you your radio voice. IKB on the outside, driving Malice into the concrete. Extreme Rules matchup, the world champ digging under the ring. Coming back with the table, decides not to use it. IKB taking the low road and a low basement drop kick to the temple. And I'm telling you now, listen, Ken doesn't have to get much height on that drop kick. Look at this, sets his opponent right into the ring. Malice. Nah, don't do it, Ken. Don't do that, dude. Bouchard, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Ken Bouchard with a right hand from the top rope and keeping control of this matchup. Singapore Kane. I can tell you that IKB is directly proportionate. I can tell you that the man is directly proportionate to the source material. That's what I'm going to tell you. IKB putting that gloved hand right into the busted open eyebrow of Malice. Do you think Malice dyes his beard? The world champ has him up. Bouchard bomb. And that was solid. Shoulders down. Bouchard. Not enough. Holy damn. Oh, it's the same one. That's you trying to trick me? You trying to trick me? I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Reverses it. Bouchard setting him up for a pile driver. And Malice. With these suplexes. A trinity. Non-title matchup. I can tell you that if Malice picks up a victory here, he would definitely find his spot in the Elimination Chamber. And at the moment, I can honestly tell you, at the moment, he may get his spot regardless. And a near three. A win over the world champion, even in a non-title matchup. Just 2 to 3 weeks away from Elimination Chamber. Put you in a good spot, and that clothesline from hell might do it. And Malice finds himself inside the Elimination Chamber.
Here is your winner.
Yeah, that was a nice thing that they finally added back to the 2K series. It was a nice little addition this year. It was, I think that's cool. And you can do that with custom face paints. If you use custom images as a face paint, they too will rub off the same way. So that's kind of cool. Oh, Ken will be in the Elimination Chamber. He has to be. He's still the champ. This is a non-title matchup. This was just... I threw it together, and I was already looking at Malice's win-loss records anyway, and by golly, let's see if he could take the champ. And the big son of a bitch did. Project Clown. Project Clown all over the place here tonight, with Luna Chick coming out after Zoe Yuri. Vulgar retaining the hardcore title. And now Malice qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. World title coming up next. Or I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. The Intercontinental title coming up next. Zack the Ripper winning #1 contendership in a 5-man over-the-top rope battle royale. And he gets his opportunity tonight to walk into the Elimination Chamber as the Intercontinental Champion and challenger to the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, there's a bunch of trained monkeys around here, man. We're gonna go to ringside. I'm gonna step to the concession stands and rehydrate.
The following contest is an Iron Man match and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
And sorry for the radio silence, but we are here. We are back. Just in time for the main event. The Grim Creeper, Zack the Ripper. Challenging for the world. No, he's not. No, he's not. Quit lying to people, dude. He's challenging for the Intercontinental Champion. Now tell them that. Tell them. Apologize to them and tell them that you misspoke. I apologize, everybody, that I misspoke. Zack the Ripper challenging for the Intercontinental Championship around the waist of Padwaho. The AoK logo, I mean, the colors were based, that was my color combos for the most part, but that is courtesy of our boy IKB. Ken Bouchard took care of not only the AoK Championship Wrestling logo, but also the one you see there hanging on the ring apron. That one came to us with 2K25. So the OG logo, in the center of the ring has been with us for, oh man, I'm not sure when that came to us. 22, maybe 23? 22. I think we've had that since 22. But yeah, the new one there, the black and white logo, that is all IKB. Yes, sir. If you like that logo, man, you can get it on t-shirt right out of the AoK Championship Wrestling shop. Find it right there below us on Twitch. Shameless self-plug. In the meantime, let's kick it over to Biff as Wayne Kerr finishes up these introductions.
From New York, weighing in at 227 pounds.
Well, thanks a lot, Ace. What a humdinger of a match we have here tonight as the Intercontinental Champion, Padwaho, will defend that title against the Grim Creeper of AoK Championship Wrestling, Zack the Ripper. Head official Joe Brony retrieving the title from Padwaho, handling it up high for the whole crowd to see here in the AoK Arena. The Ripper is ready. Padwaho is ready. And here we go. Back to you, Ace. Why do you guys make me do that? What? I fucking doubt that. Will AoK ever go PG-13? I see. What are you looking at here? An Iron Man match? Are we in an Iron... Is this an Iron Man match? Oh, man. Alright. It's an Iron Man match, kids. And here we go. Boot to the face. Padwaho taking the champ down. And I don't have any way to... We're just going to have to try to pay attention to these pinfalls and or submissions. As Padwaho goes high risk right out the gate. Double foot stomp. The Ripper gets a boot up. Right? How he gonna be the Iron Man Ken Bouchard and not be in an Iron Man match? The Padwaho putting the boots down. The Ripper back up. Springboard, big man to be flying through the air like that, but he nailed the champ. Irish whip brings him back around. Knee to the ribs, kick to the back of the head, enziguri style. And a stomp to the gut. At least it still left it as a championship match. That's all I can really say. At least they gave us that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had to go in this afternoon or this evening and verify that that was still a thing. I probably checked into that about 6 o'clock, checking in on them kind of thing. YouTube, there's so much stuff on your shelves. What stuff do you put? Pretty much anything from like 80s toys, 80s memorabilia. Like, I'm very particular about that though. Like LJN wrestlers, they were known as like the big rubber wrestlers. A ridiculous amount of those at the moment. I did have a fairly large Master of the Universe collection, but I kind of ran out of room with it, so I backed those out. I have a shelf where like very specific toys go that I've picked up over the years, shit that I didn't have as a kid that I really wanted, and now that I'm a grown up, I can afford it. My parents wouldn't. But I will tell you this. Listen, this made me really fucking mad one time, man. I found a complete. This is no bullshit, man. I found a complete box included inside the box. Castle Grayskull, the original Masters of the Universe, still complete, still in the box with it. Dude wanted $300 for it. It still had the original department store label, price tag on it, for $25. In 1984, my parents wouldn't spend the $25. Let me rephrase that. My parents couldn't spend the $25 to buy that for me, and I almost had to pay $300 to get one, and I'm glad I talked myself out of it. I see now why my parents didn't pay $25 for it in 1984. It's not the point. The point is I have one now, not inside a box and not $300 fucking dollars. But yeah, the coffin shape, that was my absolute best friend from like junior high. Like my honest to goodness, you know what I mean, blood brother. Like we took a trip to Baltimore. I'm gonna tell you the story in just a moment. The Ripper hitting the Black Plague, but I'm not sure if I don't know who's winning this matchup, to be honest with you. I have no idea who's winning this matchup. Yeah, we went to go see the Edgar Allan Poe house. The house where he wrote a ton of his short stories. He stayed there while he was going to college at the university with, oddly enough, Thomas Jefferson as his headmaster. Pretty cool. But anyway, they had one. It was kind of hidden behind the main entrance, like the door. And I didn't notice it till we were leaving, and the lady was like, yeah, go ahead and take a look at that. And best part of this story, here's the best part. So during lockdown, since nobody had anything better to do, my brother Gary decided that he was going to build that thing for me. He's a woodworker, he's a craftsman, by trade, a carpenter by trade. So he built it for me and then delivered it to me during lockdown. Like, put it in the back of his pickup truck, pulled up in the middle of my street, beeped the horn. So you're not, like, we were on lockdown, like, you weren't really allowed to be outside. So, like, when people were driving by beeping horns, people were going to look. So they got to see me and my brother drag this full-size coffin out of his truck and into my house. And this is during a time where people were unsure of the COVID-19. And, like, you know what I mean? So we're just dragging random coffins into houses now. Good times on my part. But yeah, that was a gift. That was a loving tribute by my brother. I had a wrestling figure collection when I was 13, threw them away because I was scared my friends were going to be like, ew, you're like, I mean, you get it. I get that. That's totally understandable. It's such a, there's such a stigma about professional wrestling. Even now, like, it's tough holding an upper management position. People find out that you're a wrestling fan. And then they find out that you stream a fucking video game about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, kinda. Kinda. I get raised eyebrows. Oh, my co-workers are into it. Don't get me wrong. My co-workers, bruh. Listen, right now, the match you're watching right now, Zach the Ripper, co-worker. Podwaho, that was sent to me by my son. That was sent to me by my adult son. That is a rendition. That is his version of himself. The Podwaho. If you don't believe me, go check out House of Pan on Twitch. No, brother, yeah, I've listened, man. I've said this to you since probably our first meeting. Don't give us no damn count out. Both of you get in there. We ain't doing no Iron Man count out. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You might see another pinfall here. I'm pretty sure that Podwaho has the advantage in this matchup. But yeah, man, your education first, man. Don't waste your time on streams, man. Don't waste your time on streams. In all honesty, man, back to co-workers. OTM, co-worker of mine. Yeah, also a co-worker of mine. He's James Coleman. Yeah, all that. You know, I was talking to him when he was trying to do OTM wrestling. Part of it is I have the time to do it. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. That's why I pick the days that I do. Those are my days that I have the most time to put into it. But yeah, that's the... And I will say the AoK thing just was just coincidentally enough. I've been the Ace of Knaves for a while. I mean a while. We're talking... I've used that moniker now for 10 years. I used to do, used to be Ace of Knaves cosplay, actually. It's the name I used for my cosplay stuff. And then I started doing sleight of hand stuff, and it still fit, so I ran with that. And then Ken Bouchard got me involved in doing a podcast with him, and it was Geek Demon Online, so we just kept the Ace of Knaves name going. So we ran off of that, and when I started doing Twitch, I was like, well, I'm gonna need a name, I'm gonna need a channel name, so AoK just came out of the name, and it just so happened to fit with such a, you know what I mean, it just fit in such a quote-unquote punny way that I couldn't not use it. Like, matter of fact, listen guys, even the when you're watching AoK Championship Wrestling, you're not watching just great wrestling. No, we're AoK, or whatever the fuck I said. Even that was said initially as a fucking joke. Because it was that, you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those... I was just being a weirdo. Another Black Plague by the Ripper. Another pinfall. I don't know for sure who's got the advantage, if there is an advantage anymore. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Zach the Ripper could be looking at going into the Elimination Chamber as the Intercontinental Champion. And in 1888, may be exactly what he needs to do that. Who knows? Only the Shadow knows who is going to the Elimination Chamber. Another 1888. The Ripper. The Ripper also needing a win, man. How are you keeping score for us? Because I'm terrible at it. That's the only thing about the Iron Man matches and not keeping the heads-up display on. They're tied at 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes. Sounds about right. Let's start everybody's hearts. Are we going to see the Ripper as a dual-wielding champion at some point? Going for the chicken wing. They'll call it a draw. These bastards will call it a draw. Joe Brony don't. He don't play that. Joe's not trying to do any kind of overtime. Joe don't even like his job. Listen, man, if we could find it, I don't know if it's on the YouTube channel or not. I don't know when I started uploading AoK over to the YouTube channel. But Joe Brony got suspended as a referee at one point. So he signed on as a wrestler. And this son of a bitch joined the Royal Rumble and almost won it. And the Ripper getting as high as he can with that drop kick. And I'm not sure, is that Podwaho that's leaving puddles? Or is that the Ripper? One of these two is busted open bad. And I can't tell if it's falling from under the mask of Zack the Ripper. It doesn't look like it's Podwaho. And we're down to the final 30 seconds. And if Alfie's calculations are correct, when this son of a bitch hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit. Pod takes another knee to the face. And this final pinfall may come from a count out if Zack's not careful. Zack getting a, what happened? Did they just tie it up with a count out?
Here is your winner, and still
It had to be. Tied it at 4-4, and they're gonna call it. They're gonna call it in favor of the champion. The Ripper trying to sneak one in by rolling under the rope at the last second. Only to tie it. What a hell of an ending for that paper, for the main event. He didn't call 10 on that. That looked like 9-10 to me. And here we go. We're going to end that part of the episode. Let's take a look at the news right quickly. We had a lot going on here tonight. Good golly. Kenny Dale attacking Maston Harmon for the second time in a row. The second week in a row. We're just not sure that what Kenny Dale's big deal is here with Maston Harmon. Luna showing up after Zoe Yuri's match against Lilith. Coming out to the top of the ramp. Yuri inviting her into the ring, but just some mind games by Luna Chick of Project Clown. Tensions running big as Big Dog rushing the ring. Yes, sir, you have yourself a good night. I will see you tomorrow evening. I'll probably be about the same time I was last run, man, sliding right in after work. So I will catch you as soon as I can get myself situated in the door, brother. Peace out, man. Have a good night, Pootie. Thanks again for being here. KX mopping up after the Malibu Chaos matchup. KX giving us this this ego trip as he's been attacking just about everybody, and Zach the Ripper is suffering a minor injury in that Intercontinental title matchup, as did Podwaho. Interesting, with just a few weeks to go before Elimination Chamber. We're only looking at this one and the next. Boy, oh boy. Let's jump back in there. Let's head on over to that next show. And let's see what the AI has to offer. Malice and Alexander K. Of course, Alexander K, a Royal Rumble winner. Guaranteed spot in the main event of WrestleMania. It's a possibility. Maybe Malice versus Alexander. We'll see. Maston Harmon versus Rex. There's a possibility in that as well. We'll take a look at that. The Hinkle-Dimers and the World Tag Team Champions. Possibly. We might see that matchup. Luna taking on Piper Ramirez. Good chance we're going to see that one. Coleman, we're not going to see that one. James Coleman, Prestige, and Zach Reason. You're not going to see Prestige in that matchup. You're not going to see Prestige in that matchup. Logan Hawk and El Monstro Del Lago. It's not who he debuted against, was it? No, he debuted against Amadeus. There's a possibility. That might be a good matchup. Chaos and Torrance Benjamin. I'll throw that down any day. The Grizz and Ken Bouchard. Ooh. We'll talk. Maybe Big Dog and Johnny Cruz in the main event. Probably not there, but we might. We'll talk. We'll see. We'll see. Top 3 wrestlers. Get out of here. Prestige ain't even in the company. Get out of here. He ain't even in the company. That's 2K playing tricks on you. Power ranking. Let's look at it. El Monstro Del Lago. Still atop. Look at this. He is number 2 in the power rankings. So you can't go wrong there. Vulgar the Clown holding on to that hardcore title and looking good doing it in the top 3. Kenny Dale moving to the 4th place position with those attacks on Maston Hart. Malice at number 5 with that non-title victory tonight. KX staying in the spotlight, number 6. Torrance Benjamin at number 7. That new jacket with the home logo being at it. Podwaho retaining the Intercontinental Championship tonight. Sitting at number 8, staying within the top 10. Good chance there. Malibu Sunrise. Coming in at number 9, Zoe Yuri. In our top 10. Good place to be for the Crimson Ninja. Ken Bouchard at number 11, the world champion. Falling out of the top 10, staying within the top 20. It's always good to see your champ up in there. Bud Marvelous at number 12. Josh, 1/2 of the tag team champions. He, along with his brother Nick, of the Wrecking Crew. Johnny Cruz still in the top 20. Thank goodness for that man right there. Crom at number 15. Casey Gwen, number 16. She should be way higher on that list. Nick Blackwell at number 17. Chris Chaos at 18. Zach the Ripper at 19. And the Big Dog filling in our top 20. Is that where we're at? That's where we're at. Anything else to look at? Kind of injuries we talking about here to Zach the Ripper and old Podwaho. Kind of injuries we talking. Ooh, head injuries. How long they out? He'd be alright. Attributes reduced by 5. And he's down to 98. I think he'd be alright. I think he'll be alright. Zach the Ripper, how terrible are you? You get a quick medical report here. Ditto on that. So we're good there. These guys may need to take a week off. Let's take one more look at the calendar, see where I'm at there. Yes, sir. So what are we talking? Wednesday, Sunday, And a Wednesday night show will put us at the Elimination Chamber. Oh damn. Oh damn. They say we got lined up there. Just those two. Ooh, baby. Johnny Cruz, Kenny Dale, looking to be part of the Elimination Chamber. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, hey, man. That reminds me. Dig this. Dig this. We're going to jump out of here. This is stupid, and I hate the fact that I figured this out. I hate the fact that I figured this out, but I think that's where this is at. We'll use prestige for this. Matter of fact, give me him. Give me him. No, shit, hold on. Hold on a minute. Yeah. You seen what I've been doing. Hang tight, kids. I'm still with you. I'm still with you. I'm still with you. I didn't go nowhere. Now, I hope this is set the way if this is set the way I think it is, we'll be fine, but I don't know if it is. I might have been better off to just go do it the old-fashioned way, but we'll find out in just a second, and I promise, if it doesn't work, we'll fix it in a second. It'll be worth it, though. I do promise what I'm going to show you is going to be worth it. You got a little Nate out there. Hey, wait, time out. Hold on. Stop. Damn it, hold on. No, damn it. Hold on a minute. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's totally, that's all on me. That's on me. That's my bad. Really? That's on me. That's on me. I'm back. I'm back. Alright, call me. Back the fuck up a minute. Jackass. Let me get under this thing. Damn it. Alright. So I can't do it. Hold on a minute. We'll be right back. Oh, speaking of which, I'm glad you mentioned something about that. We will be getting an updated AoK look in the very, very near future. Bringing back. We're gonna bring it back to a different setting, to a different style. We're gonna bring it back to some of the way it used to be. Is there a way for me to change the yes. No. Is there a way for me to change the weapon wheel? Come on, bro. The hell? I didn't want to do that. So which one of these do you think I can guarantee to find myself a football? And is there a way to change your weapon wheel on any of these matches? You would think there should be some way to do that. Can you do it from the arena? No? That's some bullshit, man. It's bullshit. Damn it. So what I can tell you is, no. I'm trying to tell you that if you put it on, if you put it on 2 players, because there's only 1 person sitting here, but if you actually have a friend who wants to come over and hang out with you in your dwelling, you can have a catch. And these motherfuckers will launch that thing from about the shadow of the top rope to a good way up the ramp. If you're standing in the ring, you got to find that sweet spot, because if you're too far away, it'll hit the top rope and bounce to the floor. If you're too close, it'll again hit the top rope. Yeah, I just don't know how to get into, and I don't know if I have any matches that have I don't know any that have the football. It used to be in the AoK Extreme Rules match, but I changed that up. I mean, I know you can change it there. I thought 2K. I thought maybe I can change it in a regular match. Don't need that. I feel like if we were going to be able to do it. Oh wait, custom match rules. Hold up. Yeah, baby, we on to something now. We on to something now. All right, turn that off. We turn that off. We don't want that. No time limit. That's fair. I should probably check a couple of those other things I was running down through there too. That's what I wanted. Just one. It don't matter. I only need one. That's Johnny. Get your shit together. Where's the football? Where the fuck's the football? There it is. Ah, sorry about that. Threw me out there for a minute. Alright. We'll get Coleman up on that side. Try this shit again. Yeah, this is ridiculously stupid. Don't ask why I know this. Don't ask what possessed me to decide to see if we could have a catch. But I can tell you, I tested this. I tested this with Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. I bought Season Pass, man. I bought the whole thing. I bought the whole thing. No, it's all the same. If they drop it, it comes directly to me. I prepay for all of it. I don't even know, half the time, I don't even know what it is till it gets here. Alright, first, Coleman, you stay put. Alright? Stay there a minute. Give me that football. Give me the football. Alright. Listen, I'm going to go up here and then you can get out of it. So look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to test this. Luckily, everything's mapped out here for us. So if Coleman stands there, now I will say it takes a little bit of timing when you do it by yourself. Alright? But we're going to attempt to do it. Huh? Huh? Prestige catches like a girl. Prestige taking his ball and going home. I don't think he can make it this far. But I can tell you that this is a little trickier. Prestige couldn't throw it that far. He even throws like a girl. Let's shorten it up a little bit. Let's shorten it up a little bit. He still can't catch it. So I wonder if your strength would have anything to do with this. This is, yep. I wonder if you can knock him out with it. So yeah, there's definitely a way to have a catch. I'm just not coordinated enough to do it. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. What the hell did he do? Did he just throw a brick? The Coleman gets to have catch with somebody. Coleman taking a Charlie Brown shot there. So, yeah. I found myself sitting here one afternoon. Oh, fumbled it. Found myself here one Sunday afternoon just trying to see if something like this would be feasible. Oh, a little too hard. So, to be fair, also, so you guys can see this. Throwing from the center of the ring, and yes, I tested all this already. Throwing from the center of the ring, you'd be alright. Now, yeah, I'm going to do this for the next 3 hours. No halftime show. No halftime show. And I don't believe if you're too close, and step him back to about here. Let Coleman grab that ball one more time. And if you're too close, it does that. So there you go. If you're if you're bored some night, feel free to entertain yourself by trying to have a catch on 2K24 with your football. It's a little hidden gem at the end of the episode, so anybody that watches this back is going to be like, there you have it. The dumbest thing I've seen on the internet for a single person. That is about all the time I'm going to allow you guys to waste of your lives. So, I will see you tomorrow night on 227. I am Pooty227 for WCW Nitro. We will be back here on Wednesday night for more AoK. Until then, my friends, be safe, be sexy, but be confident. And as always, don't forget to wash behind your ears. Peace.